Hey there, I'm Napta, and welcome to day 26 of the Sims 4 100 Baby One Thing a Day Challenge. Yesterday we had a yard sale and Christmas, and it went pretty well overall. However, I did the numbers after the yard sale, and we sold 8 paintings. Most of them sold for 90 something dollars. They should have sold for like an average of 250, based off of the value they had when we took them off the easel. So I went through and corrected that, which is why you can see we have more money than we did at the end of the last episode, because we were short by 1,277 according to the values when we took them off the canvas, which is what we've decided we're going to use for this game because the fact that the paintings change values every time you touch them is super frustrating. So we fixed that. We're going to go ahead and place our item for the day immediately, and it is the last wall needed to finish off our bathroom. Because how great will it be to have a finished room? However, they do not get the floor or the ceiling for free. We will be placing a roof there pretty soon, but they have to get that later. There we go. So it's, it's private enough, right? Sure. All right. So we have our first finished room, which is excellent. Christmas was overall pretty good. Eva's happy. Addie's happy. Barry's almost happy. He's got the little festive thing. Are you not finished with your... Well, resume your Wintercraft, buddy. I want you to enjoy Winterfest. Corden is happy about Christmas, but angry because he's passing out on his face. Fair enough. And Diana... she had a decent Winterfest. Father Winter disappeared right before she was able to get a present, which is a bit of a bummer. And then, Evie, I'm going to have you try to... Let's see here. What can you do? You can try to go night-night. Because unfortunately, when we load back in, you don't load back in on the playmat, so... Alright. Everybody's settled. The kids do have school tomorrow. But I believe they both not only finished their homework, but also finished their extra credit, which is awesome. And they both finished their school projects. So I'm hoping that they will jump up quite a bit there. Addie's performance is good. Barry's performance is average, but we can hope that at least maybe Addie will come back as an A student, though that's, still leaving us a little bit short on the goals that I had for them as children. Barry, you finished your craft. Good job, buddy. Why don't you go ahead and put that in your inventory? All right. And then what else can Barry do? Barry is a little bit tired, but otherwise pretty good. Why don't you play with your sister? Friendly, maybe? Friendly. Small talk. No, wait, not small talk. I want you to play with. Where is play with? Formative moments. More choices. Play with Diana. There you go, buddy. Okay. And then I will have Eva clean out the spoiled food later. All right. Barry's having fun. Diana's having fun. Diana's pretty tired, but Corden is even more tired. When is Eva's next pregnancy event here? Okay, 3rd trimester in 14 hours. So that means she'll probably give birth either late Friday or early Saturday, I think, roughly. Barry had a lot of things, but not everything happened. Aw, I'm sorry, buddy. Awesome. Pretty good. Okay. We tried, kids. We tried. Okay. We need to have Eva finish this painting today. She's also going to need to use the restroom. And I'm actually going to have her get up here in just a moment so that Barry can go to bed, so that Barry's not going to pass out during school. Alright, up you get, Eva. Barry, you go to sleep. And Diana, no, you do not wake up your sister. Why don't you go here? Your hygiene is kind of poor. You're pretty tired. Eva, once you're finished there, why don't you give Diana a bubble bath? And you're awake. Why are you awake? You should be asleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, I say. There we go. Back to sleep with you. Diana does need to go to bed soonish, but I'm going to have her get her bath first. Give Diana a bubble bath. Come on, Eva. You can have a meal after you take care of your kid. Actually, and do a couple of other little things for me. I'm going to have you scavenge for parts, and scavenge for parts. And then we will throw things away. But I'm going to have her finish scavenging for parts before I ask her to throw things away, so that she doesn't, Oh, even better, even better. Once you finish with that, I'm going to have you potty train Diana, because our little angel does actually need to use the bathroom, and that hopefully will get her pretty close to leveling that skill up. And it'll mean her hygiene doesn't immediately tank, because that way she won't use her diaper while she's sleeping. Making the best out of our usage of energy here. Let's see here. Okay, doing good. Go ahead and fast forward through bath time. There we go. And now it's potty time. Or not. What you doing? No, you're not napping on the ground. And Corden, you're not doing that either. Did you have a nightmare, or you just... Yeah, you had a nightmare. Okay, you're awake. Why don't you go ahead and play with a toy? And then Eva, no, you're not having a grand meal. You're potty training Diana. And then Diana can go to bed. It's great. Nope, Diana, wake up. Wake up, Diana. Eva. Eva. You are not having a meal right now. You are potty training Diana. Thank you. Please catch her before she decides to use her diaper. Excellent. Okay. Corden is coming on over to play with some toys. We'll have Eva grab him some food once she's finished helping Diana out. She's very uncomfortable because she's morning sick and she's sleepy. The morning sickness is about to go away. There you go. And now she's happy. Good job, Eva. Alright. Because Eva's now in the red for the energy, and Corden definitely needs some food, I'm going to have her... More choices. More choices. Open. I'm going to have her pick up a serving, and then I'm going to have her grab leftovers for herself. Alright, we're going to send her off now. Sorry, Diana. You can take care of this on your own, kid. And then Corden, we're going to cancel that and have you walk over here. And then as soon as the food is in your inventory, thank you, I'll have you place that in the world, Eva. And then Corden, that is your dinner. Go ahead and eat that. And then Eva, once you are finished, I'm going to have you... Did you do good? Good job. Now you can go to sleep. What do you mean you can't get there? Go to sleep on the bed. There you go, kiddo. And then Eva, I'm going to have you scavenge for parts. And scavenge for parts. I know you're going to pass out in 2 hours, but just get over it, Eva. Oh, Corden. That's not where you can sit while you're... Go here, buddy. I need you to not be on that bed so that Diana can... Oh, or Diana's going to pass out on the ground. Is what it is. Oh, and Addie is awake. Addie, why don't you take a shower? There you go. That way your needs will be pretty good before school, and you can play with a toy until school starts. Excellent. And then I'm going to have you throw those away, Eva. There you go. And I'm going to have you polish that to perfection. Where are you taking that trash, Eva? How long until you pass out? 2 hours. Okay, we're still okay. Evie is upset because Evie is awake. Alright, I think what we're going to have Eva do... How long do we have? Okay, this is fine. You don't need to check the infant. What you need to do is you need to feed the infant. And how's your diaper? Okay, your bladder need is fine, which means you definitely just used your diaper. Baby care. Change diaper. Okay, you can stop throwing things away. Go ahead and take care of the... Eva, I need you to go ahead and take care of the little one before you pass out. Go on. Go on. Alright. Barry and Addie are having fun. I thought I asked you to play with toys. And... Oh, sorry. Corden and Addie are having fun. Why don't you also play with toys? And... Oh, wait. Or not. No more toys. Time for school. Alright. And... Oh, Eva's gonna pass out. Oh, well. Once she finishes passing out, we'll have her change his diaper. Her diaper. More choices. Change diaper. Eva tried. Eva got like halfway through breastfeeding and then passed out, apparently. Is she passed out standing up? She is. Is she having a... That's hilarious. She just had a routing issue to being able to pass out. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright. Put Evie down here, and then you can go to sleep. Oh, that's not... You just... No, you just put... Whatever, fine. Fine. Evie, I'm so sorry. You're just gonna have to chill for just a few minutes. Diana is very sleepy and hungry. Go to sleep, kid. Alright. We're gonna get Eva just the tiniest bit of sleep. And then I'm gonna have her put Evie here. Alright. You got a few minutes of sleep. Put your child over there. Do not leave them on the dirty playmat. Because that's gross. You sat your daughter down on top of a dirty diaper. Like, seriously, that's just not cool. Just not cool. And how's Corden's bladder? Alright, Eva, I'm going to also ask you to just really quickly polish this to perfection. Or not. You're going to pass out. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Today the principal is visiting Addie's class. Everyone is on their best behavior and not interrupt the lesson. Unfortunately, the kid who was sitting beside her has decided to pelt her with something. Should she ignore it or ask the kid to stop? Ooh. Ask the kid to stop. For once, somebody else gets in trouble and Addie gets off scot-free. Good job, Addie. Alright, come on, Eva. Get to bed before you pass out. You can do it. There you go. Passing out in 0 minutes. Couldn't cut that much closer. And because you are now on your playmat, you can play with your toys. There you go, kid. And Corden is playing with his toys. Excellent. This is going great. Alright, why don't you do some thinking before you get upset about having played with your toys too much. Phew. Could do some what's thatting over here. Oh, and you're awake. Why are you awake? Go to sleep. Go to sleep, little one. Why are you being such a brat about going to bed? Oh, because you're hungry. Is that why you're being such a tough one? Just go to sleep. Go to sleep. Alright. And what are you up to? Oh yes, you're viewing things just like I asked you to do. Excellent. Love that for you. Alright, alright, alright. Let's see here. Generally keeping you pretty busy. Alright, Eva, your energy is no longer terrible. We're gonna have you use the restroom. What's up, Cedric? Some other kids threatening Barry and took his lunch money. He's been crying in the office. Threatening kids is not cool. I think we'll go with this one. Alright, Eva's gonna go use the restroom, and then she's gonna polish this to perfection. That way Corden can use it in a couple minutes. Alright, and then I'll have her grab some food out. Then I'm gonna have her shower. And then I'll have her grab some food out for, our little one who needs food. Open. Grab a serving. Fernando, I would love to, honestly, but we're a little bit busy. Honestly, I'm not concerned about the diaper right now, Eva. You've got more pressing concerns. Go on, Eva. Go take your shower. I'm giving you the opportunity. You don't get very many chances here. All right. Oh. There's a kid that's too close to the bath. Oh well. I tried, Eva. All right. We're gonna have you place this in the world. Place it in the world. Nope, that's gunky food. Where's the good food? You're still retrieving it, apparently. Come on, Eva. I need you to put it in your inventory so I can tell you to put it in the world. No, you don't get to eat it. That's not your meal. I said pick up, not eat. Okay, thank you. What are you up to, buddy? Alright, you go here. You get up. Come eat this food. And you are upset because you are tired. Okay, you're trying to go night-night, so it's fine. We'll let you do your thing. You're also pretty hungry, but Eva is going to get some sleep. Go on, Eva. Go on, Eva. Get your sleeps. You're passed out on the ground. Alright, there we go. You're going to eat the thing. Where are you going? No, do not pick up the child. Put the child down. Go to bed, Eva. Oh my goodness. You're doing that, you're doing that, you're passed out on the ground. Oh, but now you're not gonna... Okay, you know what? Because you have... Why don't you go potty, buddy? You go potty and then you go to sleep. Do that for me. And then Diana is gonna eat. And that should fill up most... How is your potty training going? Not quite. Probably because we had Eva walk away, but it's okay. Next time you go potty, we'll have Eva help you out. And then it'll be great. Alright, Eva is getting some much needed Z's. Alright. Do. Alright, why don't you go here? And then he's gonna go to sleep. And why don't you do some thinking? What's that? We'll keep you busy with some what's thatting. Alright, that'll keep you busy. Why are you still hungry? Haven't you eaten a whole meal? Or is that just in your inventory still? Stack of spoiled food. Well, why is the food spoiled? Eva just got it out. Well, at least you got to eat a little bit. Eva is gotten herself up. Well, I guess if you've gotten yourself up, you can now... You know what? Give food to Diana. Diana's gonna have a ham and cheese sandwich. Okay, there we go. And then... Yep, Eva's just gonna go to sleep. Diana, you're gonna come grab this sandwich. Come on, come get your food. Come get your food, sweetheart. Level 2 of the movement skill. Good job. Excellent. There we go. And then the other kids should be back from school soon. I forgot to tell them to work hard, but I'm hoping that they might level up. She's an excellent. She's an excellent. And Barry is too. Alright. Diana's keeping busy. Aw. Addie got a B. You were so close. So close. Oh well. You're in a pretty good mood other than fun, so why don't you play with a toy? There you go. And then, Barry, what do you need? You need a shower. Take a shower, buddy. Alright. And we have just toddlers passing out all over the place. Oh well. It is what it is. Once you've gotten your fun need up, I'll have you work on your homework. Do your homework. And you can do your homework as well. Alright. How's everybody doing? Eva's up to green on the energy meter, which is fantastic. We're going to have her go ahead and also take a shower. We're going to have her do that nowish when nobody needs her. Green energy is as good as it's going to get, lady. So, do that. And then I'm going to have her resume her painting over there. Corden is getting some sleep, which is good. Excellent, excellent. Alright. And Barry has finished his homework. Go ahead and why don't you play with your sister? Oh, your sister's done. Never mind. Why don't you play with a toy as well, though? You play with a Chompy the Monster for a bit. And what's up? Are you're hungry? Okay. Eva, I need you to go ahead and actually feed your child this time. Alright, Evie needs food. Baby care. Feed the child. And then Evie's just used her diaper again, it looks like. So we're gonna go ahead and have you baby care. More choices. Change diaper. And while you're there, maybe we can have you do some friendly activities. Tummy time together? Oh, I think you have to have set Evie down before... Okay, well, apparently we're gonna scold Corden, who got up when I wasn't looking and decided to make a mess. Which is not cool. So we're gonna... Parenting. Discipline recent behavior. Calmly hug it out over not making a mess. Alright, what's Diana up to? Oh, Diana's doing some more thinking, which is great. And then, Corden, once you've been scolded by your mother, we're gonna have you go play with a toy, I guess. Oh, apparently, we're gonna discipline hug it out with Evie over here. Ugh. Okay. And then put the baby back where they belong. And Diana, I'm going to actually cancel that, and I'm going to have you walk over here. Alright, did you not do any of the things that I asked you to do, Eva? Because it looks like you're not doing any of the things I'm asking you to do. Alright, calmly hug it out over not making a mess. And then you go to sleep. And then potty train Diana. There we go. Barry's getting a phone call. What's up, Barry? Bartholomew would like to come over and hang out. Yes, your dad is welcome to come hang out with you. That's cute. Friendly. Interests. Discuss interests with your father. That's fun. And Eva's gonna potty train. And then Eva's gonna place Evie back on her little playmat. And then Eva's gonna use the restroom herself. And what are you up to? You're gonna eat a ham dinner? Okay. That's fine. And then why don't you get some sleep when you're finished with your ham dinner? But I'm afraid to cue it up because you're gonna then skip your ham dinner, which I want you to eat. Alright, we're doing okay. Barry's up to creativity level 5. Is Barry doing art while talking to his dad? Because that's super cool. He is. He's drawing while chatting with his dad. Love that. Alright, and Diana is doing good on the learning. She's gonna level up here on the potty skill very shortly. Eva's... she's getting there. We're gonna let her stay with Diana until Diana is done. Alright, what's Evie up to? Alright. Good job. Good job, Diana. Alright. Bladder failure in 3 hours. I wish I could say that that was an uncommon sight. Alright, Addie, why don't you go to sleep? Get some sleep, kid. It means you're going to wake up in the middle of the night, but it's one less person for me to deal with at the moment, so we're going to count that as a win. Alright, fine. We're going to let Eva walk away, because otherwise Eva will not finish what she needs to do before she has an issue. And I'm going to ask her to clean out the soiled food from the thing there. And then... I know, kiddo. Oh, come on, Eva. It was literally the next thing on your to-do list. And you said you had 2 hours, and then you peed yourself in one? Not cool. Yeah, fine, take a bath. Alright, and Barry is working on a drawing, which is super cool. Barry's kind of hungry. Why don't you chat with your dad a little bit more? Friendly hobbies. Talk about art. Why don't you hang out with your dad? What is your dad up to? Friendly. What choices? Can you tell me about school? He's angry. Why don't you? I really wish there was a. Oh, yep. Talk about school. Haha. We could tell him a joke about cartoons. Let's not make fun of adults to an adult. I'm glad that they have such a good relationship, though. Alright, and you are gonna get some sleep. Or not. Eva. Alright, I'm gonna ask you again to clean out the spoiled food. And then I guess I should have you cook like a normal meal. Cook. Let's go ahead and make some big old servings of mac and cheese. Because you're pretty hungry and we're almost out of food again. And your energy's not completely trashed. Look at him stomping around. Relationship? Nope. Friendly? Deep thoughts? Affection? Hug your dad. That's cute. Friendly? What other choices do we have? Small talk? Ask him about his day. Oh, or not. Bartholomew? There we go, now he's happy. That should help a lot. Interests? Discuss interests. Friendly? Ask him about his skills and hobbies. Oh, now he's angry again. Alright, well, I guess since there is now servings of mac and cheese, why don't you go grab a serving, buddy? And Eva's gonna grab a serving, which is good. And then, I do need Eva to finish this painting. I also need her to put away the rest of the mac and cheese. How are you doing hunger-wise? You're pretty hungry, too. Why don't you come grab a serving, bud? And then once everybody's grabbed a serving, I'll have Eva put the rest of it away. Barry or Bartholomew, would you like a serving as well? You are mopping the grass. Okay, then. Why don't you resume this painting? Come on, Eva. Alright, and then Addie is almost fully rested. Barry, why don't you use the bathroom? And then you're in green energy. And you haven't eaten yet, so why don't you also grab a serving? Okay. Up you get. Go ahead, grab a serving. And then, once you're out of the bed, we'll have Diana come get some sleep. And Eva's doing okay. Barry, why don't you get a little bit of sleep? Oh, did you do your homework yet? Have you done your homework, buddy? Ooh, you can do some extra credit. Alright, you go to bed. Don't you dare, buddy. Go here. Okay. I just had to intercept. Because otherwise, he was going to sit on the bed, and then Diana wouldn't have been able to go to sleep on the bed. Did you not eat your sandwich from earlier? Is that why you're still hungry? Either way, you're going to sleep now. And Eva's almost finished with her painting, which is good. Because we do need to get a couple more paintings. Whose birthday is tomorrow? It's Cordon's birthday tomorrow. So we need to get a picture of Cordon as a little one. But we'll do that tomorrow, because I think we're going to have Eva finish this one, and then she's going to probably need some sleep. Addie, why don't you chat with Cordon? Small talk. Get to know. Up you get. You get up. Oh, what do you need? Addie is super hungry. Alright, Eva has finished her painting. I'm going to have her baby care feed Evie. I know, Eva. A masterpiece. That's exciting. Evie baby is a masterpiece. Alright, so we'll take care of the little one. Alright, where's everybody at? Where is everybody at? Okay, you two are talking, which is great. Can I have you do me a favor and put away the rest of the mac and cheese? And then, Funny, why don't you tell your brother a goofy story? Alright, that's helping out. I'll have you put Evie down there, and then use the restroom, and then put that in your inventory, and then go to sleep. You know what, we're going to skip picking up the picture, we're just going to pee and sleep. Alright, Evie is happy. Evie is going to play with her toys. Cordon is... No, you're not. Ugh. Literally nothing we can do about it. Come on, Cordon. Go do something else. You know what, Cordon, why don't you go potty? And Addie, don't play in the trash. Go over here and do something else. Go here. Oh, Eva is passed out. Great. But because we now have a whole separate room, we can have her use the bathroom and it's fine. That'll keep her entertained, busy for a few seconds at least. I guess I could ask her to throw away the plates when she's done. Alright, well, I do believe this is probably where we're going to wrap up for today. We're going to get Eva to bed first, and then we will call it for today, because it's been a hectic one, but overall pretty good. Why are you upset? Oh, did you just... Okay, well, that's next episode's problem. Evie just completely made a mess of their diaper. But is what it is. We are going to wrap up here for today. Oh, throwing away great. Never mind, sorry, I shouldn't have canceled that. You were doing great. You know better than me. Alright, so we're going to wrap up here for today. Thanks you guys so much for joining me once again. I'm Nept, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later!